Hello. All right. So we have done so much with fractions. We're going to start adding and subtracting. So the first thing we're going to start with fractions is adding and subtracting like fractions. And that means that we're going to add or subtract the fractions with the same denominator. Okay. And then tomorrow we will start with unlike. So please make sure that you are taking notes with me as I take notes. That way you can look back on this. If we were in the classroom, you would be taking notes just like this. Okay. All right, just to review, if you have a fraction, just so we can review the terms, this is the numerator. And this, of course, is the denominator. Okay. All right, and to add or subtract like fractions, we just have to, one, add or subtract the numerators, which is the top number, and then the denominators stay the same. Unless, of course, you have to reduce or turn into a mixed number. That is the only exception. All right. Sorry, I had to take a sip. Let's just go on and get started. All right. So let's see if we have just a simple fraction of 1/2 plus 1/2. What's that going to be? 1/2 plus 1/2. Okay, well, I keep the bottom number the same. And then all I have to do is add 1 plus 1, which is 2. So I have 2 over 2. That actually equals 1 whole. So that one was a little different because 2 plus 2 would mean that I would have the entire candy bar. All right. If I have 2 halves of a candy bar and I have both halves, that means that I would have the entire candy bar. Okay. If I have 3/8 plus 2/8, all right, I will keep the denominator the same because in the end, when you have unlike denominators, you're going to try to do what you can to get them to be common denominators, to have the same denominator. So when you have fractions that have like denominators, you're just going to keep them the same and keep going. So then you're just going to add the numerators. 3 plus 2, which is 5. And I am pretty sure that you guys did this last year. I'm not sure if this was right at the when we closed down, but this is something you have probably seen before. So we're just going to review a little bit today. All right, so 5/8 minus 1/8. Again, we keep the bottom number the same, and we subtract 5 minus 1, which is 4. All right, well, I can reduce this fraction, and I am going to reduce it by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. All right. Okay, let's go on. All right, let's look at if you have whole numbers, if you have mixed numbers with your fractions. So 3.5 plus 1.5. Okay, well, we leave the whole numbers alone at the time being. And just like we did up here, we're going to just add the 1 and the 1, which is 2 over 2. And then 3 plus 1 is 4. But we can't leave 4 and 2 over 2. It would actually equal to 5. 2 over 2 becomes a whole, and you add it to that 4, which then becomes a 5. All right. Okay. And then let's do one more. Oh, I put 2 3s. Miss Connor is tired like always. So shoo. All right. I'm going to have 7 and 3/5 minus 2 and 1/5. All right, so you're going to worry about your fractions first. And you're just going to leave the denominator the same, of course. And then 3 minus 1 is 2. 7 minus 2 is 5. And that's it. So adding fractions or subtracting fractions with like denominators is something you have seen before, and it's super easy. Leave the denominator the same, just add the numerator, okay? So this was a very short video. Please make sure you have taken these notes. Put them in your binder in the math tab. Use them if you need to. And then I will see you again at science. Bye.